I've struggled. And I don't know what happened or where it came from, but before my periods were fine. They were great. Like I barely noticed it, never had cramps. I was just floating by. And all of a sudden, I just started getting these cramps. And they're the kind of cramps that they're so bad that you throw up. And every single period for 10 years, I've thrown up. And first, it started with me just throwing up once. And then it went to me throwing up twice every period. And then 3 times. And then most recently, 4. That's when I was like, I can't keep going like this. This is getting really, really bad. And from some research I've been doing, a lot of people, they say PCOS, they say hormone imbalance, they say different things, but it's just like, okay, so what do we do about it? Like, thank you for the information. What do we do about it? And my sister mentioned to me one day, she was like, listen, this is getting really bad. You need to start taking raspberry leaf. I think it's going to help you. And she's mentioned this to me before, and I've taken it like here and there, but I was never consistent. And it kind of helped in the past, but I wasn't consistent enough to know like the real effects of the raspberry leaf tea. Because it got so bad, I decided like, okay, I'm going to be consistent. So every other day I would take the tea, and you could take the tea by itself. It's fine. It doesn't taste bad or anything. And then I'll put some honey in it, and that honey set it off. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not even a honey. I don't even take honey. But I was going to a farmer's market, and I was like, okay, let me just try out some honey. I think my sister, she introduces me to everything. That's my doctor. So she put some honey in tea, and I was like, oh my God, this is delicious. So from then on, honey in my tea every single time. And this is the tea that I'm talking about. This is the raspberry leaf tea that I take. I take one of these every other day. Yeah, every other day I take one of these. And right before my period comes, when I'm starting to feel like my period is coming, I'll take it every day. So anyway, so you boil some water, you put the tea bag in a mug, you know how to make tea. You pour the hot water in the tea, and then you let it sit for about like 15 minutes, put the honey in, let it sit for a little bit more, and then drink the tea. And you could take it while you're having like a snack or just by itself. It's really good stuff. Ever since I've been taking it, it's been 4 months now that I've been taking it consistently. Ever since I started, the last 4 months, I have not thrown up. And my cramps, if I have any, are like super bearable. It's way more bearable than the pains that I was having before. Yeah, the symptoms are very mild. Um, I don't even know. I'm still in shock. To be honest, I'm still in shock because having terrible periods for 10 years in a row and then going to nothing is pretty amazing. Usually when my period comes and I have like a gig or I have something